Welcome back, pipe smokers. This is Nathan, coming to you with another video. I'm having a nice wintertime blend this evening. Gaslight from GLP's. This is a nice heavy blend to enjoy on a winter's night. It's about the only time I have this blend. It just is too heavy for the summertime. Springtime and fall. Late fall, yeah, I can get into it in the fall as well. Springtime and summertime, it's not really, doesn't appeal to me. So I've had this tin for almost 3 years now, I think. It's been interesting to taste this as it goes along, and at the rate that I'm going, because it's a plug, the rate that I'm going, I'll probably still have this for at least another 3 years. I'm okay with that. I'm enjoying it in my little mini Molina author with the black matte finish. It's a nice little pipe. The finish is kind of chipping on one side, but gives me a good quick little smoke. But with the heavy blend, I'm enjoying a nice hearty cup of coffee, because this keeps me warm and this keeps me warm. It's good to have a backup. So, this is, I think, my third take on this video. Because my wife, for Christmas, got me a little GoPro-like recording device, and I figured, let's give this a shot tonight. And it connects to my phone, so I start recording it. I connect it to my phone, and I hit the record button on the phone, and it records the video. And I went to kind of hear the playback a little bit, but I don't get any audio. So hopefully the audio recorded on this, and that I'm making this video for no reason at all. But if this is the video you're seeing, then that's why I'm recording it on my phone. And then you say, but Nathan, you said third try. Well, yes. That's because in the middle of my second try, when I was just recording it on this alone, not using it with my phone, because I know I can get the sound that way, the battery ran out. Hence why it's not a GoPro. So, there you have it. Attempt number 3. Because I know at the most, attempt number 2 isn't going to make it on for sure. So, technological issues aside, question that I came up with tonight. What do you do with your extra tobacco? So you get a tin, and you enjoy that tin, obviously, because you get to the bottom of it. And when you get to the bottom of it, you discover that the remainder of it that you have left in there is not enough for a full bowl. And so the dilemma becomes, what do you do with that bowl? And as far as I can see, there are 3 correct answers with it. You can contribute more if you'd like. Well, heck, there are four correct answers. 1, you get a small bowl pipe and you finish that tin. So, things like a mini little author will do great. You could pull out a good old faithful clay pipe that has a small bowl to it, finish it off that way. You could even, what my wife thought was a gag gift, but actually was useful, a little Missouri Meerschaum taster pipe, and finish off that tin. That's correct answer number 1. Correct answer number 2 would be to take that remainder, think about all the other tobaccos you may have, and combine it with another to experiment and make another bowl, a full bowl, and see if you like that. That's a good answer. That's a good avenue. I haven't tried that one. I may have to at some point. Third option is, well, that's a tin that you like. So you go and get another tin, and then you add that to the tin, and you continue smoking the blend. So that's another correct answer. The fourth one, and this is one I've been contributing to for 3 years now, as I saw in a video, this one guy, I think he was British, can't remember the guy's name, but he had recommended doing what he called a Frankenstein blend. And so you take that small amount of tobacco and you put that in a mason jar. And then when you get another tobacco that runs out and you get that same issue again, you take that and add it on top of the previous tin that you had just completed, or added to it. And so over time, your jar fills up, and then you have what he called his Frankenstein blend. And you can put aromatics, non-aromatics, all that stuff in there, and get a whole party going on that you don't expect. And I know that the Country Squire does something similar to this, the shop down in Mississippi. They have what they call a whatever jar, and you don't even have to wait for that. They'll send you whatever's in the jar at a severely discounted rate because they don't want to necessarily have to stand by the quality of the flavor, but they do it as a fun thing. And with other people contributing to it, boy, you just don't know what they're going to put in there. You can get some aromatics mixed with something like crooner. Oh, boy, that would be rough. So, that said, I've got my jar here. And I've probably got a good 2.5, maybe even 3 ounces in there now. More likely about 2.5. But mine isn't Frankenstein. It's not whatever. I call mine mystery meat. And I have, it's been a long time since I've added an aromatic to it because, well, I don't have many of those anymore. I got tired of the tongue bite, so I gave all mine to my little brother. But this has a really interesting smell. I'm actually really thinking this might turn out well. Like, I can still smell some of that vanilla from the aromatics, some of that flavored Cavendish that I used to partake in. But as I've gone on, it's been more the English blends being added in there. There's some good amount of dark fired, I think, in there. Some Perique. And whenever you add a little bit to it, you just kind of rotate it around and get all the tobaccos playing around like an elementary school playground that is prior to 2020. So that they get together and they have fun. And so what I'm going to be doing with it is I have a 2-inch PVC pipe. And I'm going to take my 2-inch wood plug that I have for it, wrap it in wax paper, stick it in one end, fill the other end with all the tobacco, and then take the other plug. And then I've got a vice grip that's going to press them together, and I'm going to make myself a little mystery meat crumble cake. Doesn't that sound delicious? Speaking of elementary school, it probably would be a tobacco that would be akin to whatever you get in line at lunch there. Or that meatloaf from A Christmas Story that Ralphie's brother wouldn't eat. So I'm probably going to press that soon. And then I'm going to have an experiment on my hands. Or the culmination of the experiment, anyway. Should be fun. And I might do a video on it. Do another first impressions. Oh, may God have mercy on me. In any case, what do you do with your extras? If you have a different idea, and let me know. Drop a note in the comments. It's just kind of fun to do all this kind of stuff with tobacco and experiment, and because even then I can take more of this and whatever it comes out of this, and I can flavor it up some with some bourbon or whatever. Maybe even a little bit of coffee. Could turn out pretty interesting. So, in any case, it's just another fun thing for the hobby. So, all that said, appreciate you, love you dearly. Count your blessings, be thankful. And with all that said, grace and peace to you.